Hi guys, it's myself, Glasgow Mum Budgets. This is my week 2 of November check-in and week 3 of November cash stuffing, although I've actually already done it. I had already recorded this video and I'm using this new stand, and I didn't have the positioning right, and I thought I'd hit record because I kind of feel see my actual screen, but I didn't hit record. I don't know what I've done. I took a picture, more or less, and I've sat here for about 15 minutes blabbering a load of rubbish, pouring my soul out to use and everything. So you're probably quite glad that it didn't work, because you're the minute at the end he's breaking. So I'll just run through basically what I've done. So this was my spending. All the green stuff is Christmas stuff that you'll have seen on my previous what have I bought for Christmas video, and then some of it you'll see in next week's because it was bought after I'd done the video, and then I had to wait on the stuff coming. So you'll see that next week, and I'm not going to spoil the surprise. But out of my actual cash envelopes this week from groceries in Lidl, I spent £32.19. I decided to go and give Lidl a wee try because I hear so many people raving about it, but it honestly wasn't for me. There's a couple of things that I would maybe go back and get, but not very many. And then I also ended up having to go to Asda as well for some bits that I couldn't get in Lidl. So that was another £36.17. And from the cleaning envelope, it was £10 in Asda for some cleaning products. It was just under £10. I had the 50 odd pence and change that went in with my leftover money for this week. My spending was £10 in Etsy, and that was for some cracking wee bits that I got from Sarah at the Simple Budget store. I wanted some dashboards or trackers for each binder, and she made them up to how I wanted them and colour matched them, so I'm over the moon with those. And then I also spent £3.50 in Tesco for a tub of chocolates to replace the ones that I ate. So that was all Christmas. On Friday, from gifts, I took £20 out to put in a card for my bestie's daughter. So that's that done. I did actually have another birthday. I actually had 2 birthdays on the Friday, but the 2 adults that's birthday it was actually said they didn't want anything. I wasn't to spend any money on them, I was to keep the money. So that's that. They just got a wee happy birthday phone call. So that was it for spending. Where am I hope this is working this time and that you can actually see what I'm doing. So let me actually see if I can see anything. Oh, I can see a wee bit. Right, so groceries. I had budgeted £80. I only spent £68.36, which left me £11.64. My travel was £15. I actually didn't even use anything, so I still had the £15 left. I was supposed to go into college on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, I was supposed to go into college on Wednesday, but we had a wee couple of issues with my child, so I had to take the day off, and then that meant I didn't spend any money. My spending was the £13.50, which left me £1.50, and then the school money, he only got £20 because it was off on Monday for appointments. And he actually only spent £8.03, which left £11.97. That money went into my budget because he didn't spend any money due to the fact that he got in a bit of trouble and was suspended from school. So it's been deep joy here. Yay. And he didn't get to keep that money. As I say, that's just went right into my rollover. He doesn't deserve it. So my total budget was £130. I spent £89.89, which left me £40.17 plus a couple of pence that I had left from my cleaning. What I done with it was, that's fully funded already. So I had £25 left to put into my Black Friday So I put £25 in there. So that now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, £205. So this was sort of just flung together last minute as a wee treat for me to buy something, and I just don't know, I keep changing my mind. I don't know if anybody else is like that now. You're in the mindset where you don't really want to spend money, and I think actually, I mean, I feel like I deserve to buy myself something, but I just want to make sure I buy the right thing. I was kind of looking at a wee camera. It's nothing special, but I am absolutely rubbish with technology, so I think it would just be a waste of money. So I just want to make sure I make the right choice of what I'm buying. I really could do with a new jacket, so it might end up just going on a jacket and some other wee bits and pieces, but we will see what we do with it. Or I might buy something for the house. I don't know. It's there anyway, if I decide to do anything. And then we've still got the £200 in the Christmas activity one. So I'm then on to Valentine's. I might just leave that until after Christmas to start it. So here I put 5 50 pences into the 50 pence challenge. So I'm nearly at my next £25 for that one. I've got a purpose for this, which I'll tell you about another time. And then on the penny challenge, I got quite a few of them off as well. So might get that finished for the end of the year. So both the penny challenge money and the 50 pence challenge money is for a purpose. As I say, I will explain that to you in my plan. Is that what we call it? Plan for 2023. Because there's so much happening in my life. What am I doing now? Right, so my cash stuffing was actually groceries got its usual £80, travel got its usual 15, spending usual 15, and school 20 because he's not at school today. We had meetings today and he was a wee bit too wound up after it. So back to school tomorrow and hopefully a different boy, back to his normal self. We will see. I just hope so. So that's it for another week. I will obviously be back on Friday, maybe Saturday, with my Christmas update, and I'm hoping to get as much as possible done. And I need to sit and actually write my shopping food list for Christmas and do a wee meal plan and shopping list, and maybe go and start tackling that. Just need to see what people really want. It's actually only me, Duncan and my dad for Christmas dinner because the daughter's working, and I don't know, I just can't be bothered with a big full-on turkey dinner. I'm not a fan of turkey anyway. So there I'm waffling again. I said this one would have been easier because I never got to the full one, and I went on a load of rubbish as usual. What else? I just actually also I was watching, and that's one of the things that, I've went off on a tangent here and lost my train of thought, and I don't know what I'm doing. On my previous video, when I'd filled in like the challenges, I'd done the wafty, and I actually burst out laughing during it because I just watched a previous video from Esther. She's the original wafty, and I just, every time I do it now, I think of her. I don't normally say the wafty, I normally just do it, but because I just watched that, it was like, oh, wafty Esther. So there's a wee shout out to Esther from My Money Matters. She's quite hilarious as well. If you actually aren't even following her, I would suggest you go and follow her because she is quite funny. And that's it. I will see you in my next video, and thank you very much for the continued support, for watching. Whether you've subscribed or not, I'm not bothered, as long as you come and have a wee watch and leave me a comment and I can comment back to you. I've actually been asked quite a lot of other questions as well, which I've still got my original list of questions. I've just not had the time to actually physically sit down and do a video that focuses on that. So I was thinking I might actually do a wrap with me kind of video. Just do some of my Christmas wrapping and answer some of the questions while I'm doing that. I don't know if you would be interested in that, but at least I'm not actually going to be physically focusing on anything budgeting, and then I can just talk to you while I'm doing it. And that's the other thing. My tree's up. That's the only thing. My living room is done. Just the tree and my wee couple of decorations I put in the living room. My living room always kind of goes quite basic, just nothing over the top. But I've still got like all my stairs and all that to do, and they will be a wee bit over the top, but I will get to them eventually. Maybe before Christmas, but we'll see. So that's it. I went off on a tangent again. Thank you, and I love yous. Bye bye.